Hello, I'm Mayor Hallman, and it gives me great pleasure to deliver our State of the City address. In this update, we will address the accomplishments from 2022 and 2023. Let me start by saying how honored I am to serve as the Mayor of Hapeville. I am now entering my sixth term and consider it a privilege to serve as your mayor. Thank you for your continued support. I enjoy serving with my fellow council members, Alderman Mike Rast, Councilwoman Chloe Alexander, Councilman Mark Adams, and Councilman Brett Reichert. Our City Council is engaged and visionary in their approach to governing Hapeville, and we are making great strides in moving Hapeville forward under their leadership. In 2022 and 2023, the City of Hapeville remained focused on our mission statement, Hapeville, a dynamic model community where people feel welcome and safe and aspire to live, work, and pursue their dreams. The core values of Hapeville are superior services, a preservation of our small town charm and history, innovative and creative, people-centric, culturally vibrant, and fiscally responsible, along with transparent leadership. Significant milestones of 2022 and 2023 are the Porsche Experience Center track expansion and renovation facility are completed and online. The installation of a new playground at Cofield Park. The opening of the splash pad and skate park at the Tom E. Morris Sports Complex. Renovation of 748 Virginia Avenue, which is the printmaker studio. This was a renovation and a repurpose of a 1950s gas station. This is for public and private maker spaces. We received the GFOA Award for financial reporting for 8 consecutive years. We adopted a new branding logo. We continued our arts-related investments, such as murals, free art boxes, and butterfly installations. As we know, it is the job of Hapeville to provide services to our residents and business owners. It is my belief that we have the best services of any city in Georgia. We have a great staff of folks that take great pride in their jobs and do an excellent job in providing the services that we offer. We will now take a look at each department of the city and highlight the accomplishments of 2022 and 2023, as well as highlighting future goals of each department. Under our police department, in 2023, our 911 center processed 33,989 incoming administrative and service-related calls, with police response to 6,365 calls, averaging a response time of 2 minutes and 31 seconds. Code enforcement responded to 2,726 calls for service. We worked on recruiting and retention as a top priority. We were able to bring on 3 full-time police officers, 1 full-time code enforcement officer, and ongoing recruitment continues as we strive to maintain a fully staffed department. We added equipment to improve efficiency. We increased our flock cameras to a total of 34. The LPR cameras have been a huge asset in fighting crime. We finalized the acquisition of 21 vehicles to replace our aging fleet. We will continue to seek the best and brightest individuals to provide the law enforcement staff that our citizens expect and deserve. We will continue to invest in cutting-edge equipment that will increase departmental efficiency. Considerable expansion of community engagement programs by identifying and appointing a full-time community engagement officer. We'll appoint 4 new corporals to assist in increasing the function and efficiency of each shift, providing our sergeants with much-needed assistance. We will complete the outfitting of our new vehicle fleet. We will review and amend and publish newly updated standard operating procedures manual, consistent with the best practices for the 21st century policing model. Preparing through updating of policy and procedures to undergo the initial stages for state certification. I can't emphasize enough how valuable that having our own 911 service is to our city. Many departments outsource this service to the county, and the response level greatly diminishes when that occurs. We will continue to fund and staff our own internal 911 operation, which will help us maintain the fast response that our public safety operations offer. In 2022 and 2023, The fire department responded to 3,360 calls for service. During the height of COVID, our fire department assisted AFCEMA, CDC, and the Fulton County Health Department with administering over 5,000 COVID vaccines. We worked with our sister jurisdictions in updating the Fulton County Multi-Jurisdictional Hazard Mitigation Plan. We conducted over 9,400 hours of training. We participated in active shooter training at Porsche Cars North America. We participated in the Tri-Cities Automatic Aid Training. We reclassified departmental rank structure for compliance. We upgraded our mobile computers to tablets, and we hired a new medical director. Continue to work with other jurisdictions to update the Fulton County Emergency Operations Plan, develop strategic plans and succession plans, replace expired and outdated gear and equipment, and continue to provide incentives to assist with recruitment and retention. Commemorate and celebrate the 100-year anniversary of Hapeville Fire Department as a paid department that was started on April 8th of 1924. As with having our own 911 service, the City of Hapeville is also blessed to have one of the few transport licenses in Georgia. This allows our department the ability to transport patients directly to the hospital without the delays that so many other cities experience awaiting third-party ambulance response. This eliminates delays that can often end with loss of life in the case of a life-threatening emergency. We completed new playgrounds at Cofield Park and Lake Drive Park. We updated the playground at Moreland Park. We installed an asphalt walking trail in Cofield Park. We installed new roof installations at City Hall and the Police Department and Court Building. We completed the construction on a multi-purpose field. We installed new lighting at the John Lewis Memorial Park, and we paved 15 streets. We also installed new sidewalks on King Arnold Street, installed new traffic signals at King Arnold Street and North Fulton Avenue, renovated the public works shop at 1016 South Central Avenue, installed new water lines on Chestnut Street, Estelle Street, and Elm Street. We replaced a sanitary sewer line on Hamilton Avenue. We also replaced a stormwater line on Lake Avenue. We completed the inventory and GIS mapping of all stormwater infrastructure within the city. To complete the water, lead, and copper inventory, complete renovations on the new public works facility, complete La Vista stormwater pipe replacement. The Recreation Department hosted 30 events with over 6,000 attendees, took 40 field trips throughout the state between children and senior citizens, had 700 participants that played in 430 youth sports contests without any significant injuries. Our youth teams produced 4 league championships, 2 GRPA district championships, 1 GRPA district runner-up, and 2 GRPA state championships, and 1 GRPA runner-up. Continue to expand the level of information and involvement in parks and recreation. Provide efficient services to the residents regardless of income, background, or ability. Expand the diversity of recreation programs available to offer year-round opportunities to meet current and future demand. Enhance the health and wellness of our patrons through innovative and diversified parks, arts, recreation, leisure, and cultural opportunity. Develop and implement a volunteer program for community members to assist with recreation programming. We continued seeking grants in support of public art projects and completion of mural artwork projects within the city. We were the recipient of the 2022 and 2023 Fulton County Arts Grant in the amount of $17,795. We were recipient of the 2022-2023 Georgia Council for the Arts Grant in the amount of $12,000. We will increase the communication efforts through various social media campaigns and an e-news option to promote departmental and city activities and initiatives. We completed the Model Mile feasibility study. The study included trail elements that promote enhanced safety travel by developing a preferred Model Mile concept. The Arbor Day Foundation named the City of Hapeville as a Tree City, USA. We hosted the Spring and Fall Southern Circuit Film Series 2023 marked the City of Hapeville's 14th year as a recipient of these grant funds. Creation of citywide business data collection to improve business communications and increase the accuracy of tracking growth and trends that are useful for staff, potential investors, and state agencies. Work on the completion of the citywide wayfinding and signage project. Organize and plan community-wide cleanup events. Under planning and zoning, we fast-tracked and processed the review of several key developments, including Atlanta Postal Credit Union Headquarters Project, a 68-unit townhome development at 801 North Central Avenue, 248 luxury apartments, 5,000 square foot of retail and restaurant development at the Signal Development on North Central Avenue. The Porsche Cars North America project consisted of 17,600 feet as well as 20,815 feet of specialty auto service and a repair facility adjacent to the Porsche Experience Center. We worked with a developer on a 62 single-family home project on Stillwood Drive, as well as a Hapeville Development Authority project, which is a 25-unit townhome development on Willingham Drive. We worked with a developer on a 25-unit single-family home development on King Arnold Street. We updated the future land use map as part of our comprehensive plan process. We updated the zoning map to support the future land use map. We worked on the 2017 LCI implementation and the 2022 comprehensive plan update. In 2023, we worked on a parking strategy study. Streamline the planning and zoning review process through an online application system. Explore compatible housing and affordability solutions. Review codes to identify areas for improvement and rectify inconsistencies. Our Main Street Board was a recipient of the 2022-2023 Fulton County Arts Grant in the amount of $17,795. We held multiple art-centered events bringing thousands of attendees, including the Butterfly Parade and workshops, the free Art Hapeville event, and Atlanta Celebrates Photography. In supporting small businesses, we welcome the following businesses to the city: Bespoke Couture, Cafe Belly, Coffee Man Hapeville, Jake's Ice Cream, Junior's Pizza, as well as Piedmont Urgent Care. For our Finance and Financial Services Department, we received the GFOA Award for financial reporting for 8 consecutive years. We provided timely submittal of financial reports to the Mayor and Council, received the 8th year of an unqualified audit opinion from our annual audit. We updated the Encode project management software component. We organized a department that focuses on customer service and simplified payment options. We had the implementation of an IVR system that allows residents to pay utility bills via telephone. We implemented the short-term rental registration program, increased billing and collection efficiency. From 2021 through 2023, finance reduced the unpaid prior year obligations by 46%. To provide adequate staff to increase departmental efficiency, to work towards a fully automated occupational tax and short-term rental online system, targeted training for staff to increase efficiency and expertise. We have reestablished an open line of communication with retirees, ensuring consistent and accurate billing and payments of insurance, monitoring of services, and correction of billing issues. We revamped our open enrollment process for all employees by developing EDI feeds to providers that created 24/7 enrollment access during the open enrollment period. In December of 2022, we recognized all employees for years of service getting caught up after a 5-year period. We identified and corrected billing for all insurance products offered to employees. We upgraded the short-term disability to create a more financial stability if an employee takes short-term disability. We took over the processing of all payroll functions. to revise personnel policy manual to reflect the current goals of the city, move 457 individuals from Mass Mutual to Mission Square, changing from FSA Medcom to Admin America, provide better support for employees in annual and future financial planning, continue increasing employee engagement opportunities, and redefine retirement relationships. We processed open records requests by incorporating records request software, recognized Ambassador Andrew Young with a proclamation honoring him for his many accomplishments and contributions, streamlined the alcohol permitting process with the Department of Revenue by centralizing the local and state offices. The city hosted an alcohol training event for local licensees in collaboration with the Department of Revenue. Initiate an online permitting software for occupational tax certificates, alcohol licensing, and short-term rental permits. Continue updating alcohol ordinances to include classification for complimentary beverage service. Since June of 2023, the Museum Department has organized 14 events, including exhibit opening receptions, workshops, artist talks, and history lectures. We welcome 1,040 visitors, 50% of which had never been to Hapeville and specifically came to visit the museum. We curated 5 new exhibits in the gallery space, secured 2 prestigious grants to create a brand new history exhibit of the Atlanta Assembly Plant, including immersive and interactive features. We renovated and redesignated the first half of the museum, designed logos and a brand new website, hapevilledepot.org. Continue redesigning exhibits with the vision of engaging broad audiences through urgent storytelling, an immersive experience, and innovative educational programs that are relevant today. Secure additional grant funding to support the museum's new exhibits and preservation of the historic train depot. To partner further with local businesses and hotels as we recommend visitors to spend their dollars in Hapeville. As you can tell from my updates noted, the City of Hapeville is extremely busy. The staff performing the functions that keep this machine running are managed by our excellent city manager, Mr. Tim Young. He and his staff are constantly going the extra mile to provide services for the residents, employees, and business owners with the best service possible. I extend my heartfelt thanks, and I mean that, to the employees of the City of Hapeville. I appreciate each and every one of you more than you'll ever know. Our city is nothing, and I mean nothing, without our staff, and we have the best staff around. My message is but a snapshot of the activities that our staff handles. As we enter the new year, we say farewell to some staff that have chosen to retire, and we welcome some new faces to the city. We thank Chief Rick Glavasek for his dedicated service to the City of Hapeville. Rick has been an outstanding police chief for the city. Thank you so much, Rick. Finding a replacement for Rick was not an easy task, but after an exhaustive search and the interviewing of many highly qualified candidates, Hapeville has selected Bruce Headley as the new police chief. We have already welcomed Bruce, and he has hit the ground running. But I would be remiss if I didn't say welcome to Bruce again. We also say a fond farewell and send best wishes to Captain John Bravey, who retired from fire services after 30 years of service, 21 of which he spent serving the citizens of Hapeville. Thanks and best wishes to you, John. I can say with absolute certainty that the state of the City of Hapeville is excellent. We are moving forward in many ways as we continue to make Hapeville the shining star of Georgia. Years ago, folks would ask me where I was from, and I would respond, Hapeville. They would say, where? Now when I say Hapeville, their eyes light up, and they often say, we are hearing great things about Hapeville. This makes me extremely proud. I love this city with all of my heart, and am proud of where she is today. We couldn't be where we are without our awesome staff. Again, I appreciate you all. While we continue to face the challenges as we are called upon to do more with less, I assure you that City Council and our staff will lead us into the future with a well-balanced approach. We will face the challenges with open eyes and a keen awareness of the expectations that the citizens have placed upon us. Our goal is to make sure that Hapeville holds on to that "a community with a heart" motto as we move into the future. May God bless you and continue to show favor to the city of Hapeville. Thank you so very much.